Right, we're at Binderton this morning. It's about 7:30. Just got off for number 60. And we are going up that road up there, Binderton Lane, to start our walk today. Just going to go from here over to Kingley Vale and then back again, I think. We'll see how we go. Okay, we just come up there, up Binderton Lane from the bus stop. And you can turn down here, footpath down here. That's the path we'll be coming back up. But we are going down there and crossing the road. It is quite a narrow lane if you're walking down it, but you don't get a lot of traffic on it, just people cutting the corner. Just coming down onto the main road, and we need to cross here. There's a little footpath just before that house there. It's not the easiest road to cross because not all drivers are sensible people, believe it or not. Okay, just up here. And we want to cross without getting squashed. Here we go. And we're going to follow this towards Kingley Vale. I don't know what it's going to be like today. He says falling over. Doesn't look like it's too bad today. Right, I'll keep going. You know when you're walking along and you get a song that's stuck in your head? You're supposed to sing it all the way through, and that's supposed to clear it out of your brain bank. But I could never remember all the words. So they sit there all day, going round and round. That's where we're going, over there. Track's opened out a bit now, so it's a bit easier to walk on. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So you get stuck on a loop in your brain, round and round and round. People think you're loopy walking along, singing to yourself. At the moment, it's a musical song called I Live in Trafalgar Square. Well before my time, of course, and probably before yours. It's one of those ones that, I mean, they were designed to be catchy, weren't they? I'm not going to sing it, don't worry. I'm sure enough people will have turned the video off. Right, bring you back at the junction. Just coming up to a crossroads or footpaths here. I'll just show you where we're going. Here we go. Yeah, that's the way we're heading, up there. You can go up that way. It can get really rutted up there with the rain runoff cutting through the chalk. It's quite steep, but it's well worth it. And down that way, I think that brings you out onto the main road between the Lavant villages and Binderton, I think. I'll have to look on the map. But we're going down there, up onto that ridge line, and follow it along that way. Okay, so I'll bring you back when we get closer to Kingley Vale. Right, that's where we're going. There's a bit of uphill, as you can see. Really steep set of steps in the side of that. So I'll need to chuck my jacket in my bag before I attempt it. I'll bring you back when we get to the steps. Right. Nearly made it to the steps. Oh, it looks steeper than last time. Oh, that's where we come from, down there. And we're going up there. It's not going to be quick, and it's certainly not going to be pretty, but we'll do it anyway. Right, I'll bring you back at the top because you don't need to hear me panting all the way up there. Okay, nearly there. Right, made it. Blimey. I mean, it's worth it when you get to the top, but that is hard work. So I'm going to have a rest here and get my breath back before we carry on. Right, just about recovered from that climb. We're going to make our way along here and see if we can find the dew pond with the bench by it. I can never remember which path it is, so we might find it, or we might walk past it. See how we go. Still pretty quiet up here. Did see a little group of mountain bikers, but apart from that, no one. I think for a Saturday morning it would be a bit busy. I think it's about 8:30, maybe 9 by now, I can't remember. Okay. Bit misty, but there is a view out there. Yeah, we were on the right path after all. There is the sea. There's the dew pond, although there's not a lot of water in it at the moment. Let's have a look. Oh. So I think we're about 3 miles or so into our walk. Good a place as any to have a rest before we do the rest. Not a bad spot. There is a bit of water in the pond. Okay, back at it. Right. And I think we can either go down that way or along a bit further and then right. It takes us to the same place, so we'll go down here. See some of the yew trees down here. Cobwebs, yay! Right. Now I think we want to go that way, but I'm going to check my map. Okay, nearly made it out of the trees. A little bit to go. It's a bit steep, this bit. Well, there was a gate there last time I came to. Oh, there it is. Still there. Is that gonna lock? Alright, that had dropped on its hinges, so. I suppose it's brightened up a little bit, but not a hell of a lot. Okay, back on the road we crossed earlier. We want to turn right, follow that along, and then there's a track off to the left, but I'll bring you back when I get there because I need to concentrate on this bit. Right, we just made it off that road. Bloody horrible. Sign for the bridle way there. And we want to go up there. Right, back out into the light. Bit rutted this track and it can get quite muddy, but it's alright at the moment. Alright, nearly back to the bus stop. I've just been digging a house through there. Quite nice. Although I'm sure it's a bugger to eat. Down here. It was about 6.5 miles walking in total. Apart from that little group of mountain bikers, I didn't see a single person. Right, let's get across this road. Run. Made it. Alright. Here we are, bus stop back to Chichester. Noisy bus stop back to Chichester with those crows. So that's it. If you like the video, give it a like, and I'll see you in the next one.